Today's video is about how to have youthful and radiant looking skin as we age, and is actually the video that I was looking for when I was dealing with the crappiest skin of my life in my early 40s and realized that I was just starting to look old. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But I just knew my skin was not looking its best, and I did not want to go down the route of fillers or Botox or surgery. It's just a personal preference for me. I would prefer to use skincare products, at-home devices, of course going to get a facial when I have the time, rather than fillers or Botox. There's nothing wrong with these procedures, and in fact in the future I may change my mind, so I truly say never. For now, I get really good results from my skincare routines, and of course you can't underestimate the power of wrapping a good and healthy lifestyle, including diet, including exercise, around all of that too. I've done a full video on why Botox isn't for me right now, and I'll link that video at the end of this one in case you missed it. So if talking about the 3 most important skincare products to keep your skin looking radiant is your thing, let's get into it, and just so you know, the last one isn't what you think. Incorporating these things regularly into my skincare routine has taken my skin from looking like this to looking like this. And I will say this over and over and over again, healthy skin is the key to a more radiant and youthful complexion. Because I still have wrinkles, I still have hyperpigmentation, and I still have crow's feet, but my skin looks far more youthful now than it did back in my early 40s. I'm 48 now. I truly believe that when my combination sensitive, rosacea prone, and dehydrated skin is at its healthiest is when I'm looking my best. Comment below your thoughts on this concept as well. It's also a good mindset shift to not try to achieve something unattainable like perfect glass skin or just perfect skin or flawless skin. Those to me are truly unattainable, but healthy skin, that's a goal we can strive to and achieve. For me, these 3 skincare products have really been game changers in my skincare routine, especially when I'm targeting my aging skin. And I would say for those of you really at any age, starting out with a skincare routine, or even if you have a well-established routine, just to make sure that these kinds of considerations are in place. And I look forward to hearing your thoughts as we go through. Starting with antioxidant serums. I really underestimated the power of antioxidants. In order to understand why antioxidants are important, we first must understand what they do for the skin. First and foremost, they protect the skin, and what they protect the skin from is really key. Let's get a little scientific and put our virtual lab coats on to talk about free radical damage. Free radicals are highly reactive molecules with unpaired electrons, which makes them unstable and really eager to pair with anything to regain that stability. Free radicals can be generated in the body as byproducts of natural processes or introduced from external sources like UV or air pollution or other environmental stressors. When free radicals interact with the skin, they begin a process called oxidative stress. This stress occurs when there's an imbalance between the stress that's imposed upon the skin and the antioxidant capability of the body to counteract that. And one of the most noticeable effects of free radical damage on the skin is premature aging. Free radicals attack the collagen and the elastin production in our skin, which in turn affects how plump our skin looks and how firm it feels. As these proteins break down, the skin is more prone to sagging and of course fine lines and wrinkles. Exposure to UV radiation from the sun is a significant source of free radical damage, which leads to photoaging. Free radical damage can also lead to the overproduction of melanin in the skin, which leads to hyperpigmentation issues. And free radicals can also cause an inflammatory response on the skin. This damages the skin barrier, but also exacerbates problems like eczema, rosacea, of which I'm very familiar, psoriasis, and other inflammatory skin diseases. And last but certainly not least is that free radicals can cause DNA mutations in the skin, leading to different types of skin cancer. So back to the question of why antioxidants are important in an anti-aging skincare routine. They help to neutralize those free radicals, counteracting the harmful effects of free radical damage on the skin and preventing them from causing further harm to the skin. There are so many antioxidants and equally so many antioxidant serums to choose from. Common antioxidant ingredients that you see formulated in many skincare products include vitamin C, vitamin E, green tea, resveratrol, just to name a few. I'll list some of my favorite products in each of the categories we're going to talk about today in the description box below. I personally use antioxidant serums in both my morning and my evening skincare routine. Typically, I choose to use a vitamin C serum in my morning skincare routine, but sometimes I use other antioxidant serums, especially when I'm testing out new products. But used in the morning, antioxidant serums can help protect your skin from that free radical damage throughout the day. But don't underestimate the power of an antioxidant serum in your evening routine, because they go to work in the deeper layers of your skin while you're blissfully unaware in la la land. And they help to undo some of the damage that your skin has been exposed to throughout the day. A lot of restoration in your skin happens as you sleep, so it's very important to capitalize on sort of boosting those restorative capabilities in your skincare routines and products in your evening skincare routine. I wonder if you nap all day, would that be considered the same thing during the day? That's a question for the dermatologists or skincare experts out there. Does a nap give you enough time to have restorative function happening in your skin? And if so, how long does that nap need to be? Anyone knows the answer, drop it below. What was I talking about? Why do I always get distracted in these videos? Okay, typically I use vitamin C in my morning skincare routine, a very powerful antioxidant that also has collagen-inducing capabilities, brightening capabilities, which I love to use for my skin. And I actually love using Resveratrol in my evening skincare routine because it pairs very well with a retinoid, which is the second skincare product that is great to use for an anti-aging skincare routine to get radiant and youthful looking skin. Retinoids are derived from vitamin A and have been extensively researched and studied and proven to be effective in addressing the signs of aging. When used regularly and correctly, retinoids have such benefits for the skin. They promote the production of collagen in the skin, which is really responsible for the skin's structure and elasticity. As we age, our collagen supply decreases, which leads to wrinkles and sagging skin. Regular use of retinoids can help promote that collagen synthesis, reducing the overall appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and enhancing skin firmness. They also encourage skin cell turnover, which means they help to shed damaged old skin cells and promote the growth of newer, healthier cells. This process leads to a smoother looking skin texture, leaving the skin looking more youthful and radiant. Retinoids can also fade dark spots, hyperpigmentation, age spots, whatever you want to call them, because it's inhibiting melanin production in the skin. In combination with that skin cell turnover, it's just giving your skin a more even tone and texture. They help to unclog your pores, reduce the appearance of their size, making retinoids ideal for those of us with oily, acne-prone skin because it helps to reduce the amount of blackheads and whiteheads we experience. They also improve the skin's ability to retain moisture. Retinoids can help induce hyaluronic acid production in the deeper layers of the skin, which is a natural humectant that helps to keep the skin plump and hydrated. They can improve blood circulation in the skin and just overall address premature aging by that collagen synthesis and really improving on tone and texture to give your skin that more youthful and radiant appearance. All the benefits, very clear. There are also some drawbacks to retinoids. People that are pregnant or nursing should definitely consult with a doctor prior to use. And also, some people just can't tolerate retinoids. They have a propensity to cause irritation in the skin, and so it's very important to introduce them slowly to get the best result. As with any skincare product, results are going to vary. Ideally, you're in consultation with a medical professional before you start using any retinoids to be sure it's the right solution for you. The other thing when using a retinoid, very important to use a daily sunscreen. Your skin may be more photosensitive. And the last thing I'm going to talk about today as one of the top 3 things that you need to have in an anti-aging routine is not a sunscreen. You totally thought it was, didn't you? I should probably make it the sunscreen. I should, but I'm not gonna because I just mentioned the sunscreen, and we'll just say that that should be part of your routine anyway, especially because you're using a retinoid, so we'll just put it to the side. I wear a daily sunscreen as the last step in my morning skincare routine, and not only do I want to protect my skin from UV damage, but because I have rosacea, the sun is a trigger for me, so sunscreen every day is just a non-negotiable. But I wanted to talk, the third thing, about how important it is to moisturize your skin, regardless of your skin type. Your skin needs moisture to lock in hydration, which typically as we age, your skin has a more difficult time doing that. Using a moisturizer that's rich in ceramides, lipids, glycerin can be game-changing when it comes to hydrating the skin and improving skin barrier function. Ceramides are essential lipids that are found in the outermost layer of the skin's epidermis, and they play a crucial role in that skin barrier function. As someone with rosacea, I know from very clear experience, when my skin barrier is impaired, everything else just falls apart. So I prioritize my skin barrier's health and function above anything else. That's right. even above fine lines and wrinkles. Your skin barrier acts as this protective shield to shield your skin from environmental stressors and, of course, water loss from the skin. As with everything when we age, all the good stuff starts to decline, so the natural ceramides in our skin do the same thing, which leads to increased water evaporation from our skin. And a moisturizer rich with ceramides can help replenish these lipids in the skin, which enhances the skin barrier's function, which helps our skin hang on to and retain that moisture, which in turn leads to a more plumped, hydrated, and glowy finish to our skin, which in turn improves skin hydration and suppleness. Suppleness. Is that even a word? I'm not sure. Makes your skin more supple. I'm having that again. Supple doesn't seem like a word. Glycerin is also a potent humectant because it can attract water and hold it within the skin. So moisturizers that are rich in glycerin can really help to deeply hydrate and nourish the skin. Don't ever underestimate the power of hydrated, moisturized skin. When my skin was at its worst, really dehydrated, really dry, and really unhealthy, the fine lines and wrinkles around my eyes were extremely deep set. So hydration not only helps to plump the look of those fine lines and wrinkles, but also when your skin is hydrated, it's not in that folded position all the time, right? So it's not worsening or deepening those fine lines and wrinkles either. I just can't say enough about supple, hydrated, and healthy skin. The thing with ceramides, lipids, glycerin, and other hydrating ingredients, when used together in a moisturizer, they actually promote an environment that allows your other cells to heal properly because your skin is running at an optimal level. So it gives your skin cells the best chance to regenerate, particularly that age-related damage that we talked about with free radicals. So using a regular moisturizer in your morning and evening skincare routine helps to reduce that transepidermal water loss, keeping that moisture within your skin rather than letting it evaporate into the air. Good moisturization doesn't necessarily just come from really thick, rich creams. I prefer to use those in the evening time before I go to bed, and I prioritize lightweight gel textures in my morning skincare routine because I have combination skin. But even a lightweight gel moisturizer can also have great hydrating, calming, and soothing ingredients that help to maintain the skin barrier. So it's not really about the texture of the moisturizer, it's about the ingredients in the formulation in combination with what your skin type requires. I hope you enjoyed today's video, kind of delving into a little bit of the science behind 3 of some of the most important skincare products or ingredients I think have really made a difference in my skin. As always, I look forward to reading your thoughts, opinions, and your product recommendations in the comments section below. If you haven't watched these videos yet, be sure to watch them next in case you missed them. Thanks as always for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous day.